Happy New Year to all my subscribers. This is the first video on this channel for the year 2020. Um, before I start this video, I don't have a very good place to make this video. I live in a house, my house. I live in a house with a fat ass, fucked up in the head, crazy woman who's loaded up on so many medication. She eats everything from me. Like, she cooks food and she never tells me if food is ready, and she just cooks the food and eats it all and tells me to wash dishes and clean up after her. And she just goes and just sleeps all the time, and I can't even sleep at night because she snores really, really loud. She snores really, really loud. Like, she is extremely fat. She smells. And she took all the car keys from old cars that my parents are going to restore, and I can't drive any of these cars anymore to keep them up and keep them running because she felt that in an incident she tried to stop me and claimed that I almost ran her over, which isn't true, and that alone had my father to go and have me see all these shrinks. So I can't stand this woman. She's my sister. I can't stand her. And I'm in this storage house, and I think she's on to me, like seeing what I'm doing. She's probably gonna go out and look for me. I don't know. But she's on the internet, like watching videos, or she's probably fast asleep, snoring really loud. I mean, she's just a disgusting, fat, beached whale. I mean, she passed out, and one night, and I called 911. The ambulance came and took her away. So yeah. If she dies, I'll be happy. Well, enough of that. Enough of me complaining about who I'm living with. Yeah. On to the video. This video is about a guy from Canada. His name is Mustafa Alam. I'll spell his first name and his last name. His first name is Mustafa. His last name is Alam. Mustafa Alam. Mustafa Malan. Okay, yeah. He's been dropping comments on some of my videos, and I don't know, but me and him had a fallout together. I mean, looked like me and him had a fallout. Me and him agree on everything, but we had some disagreements, and I guess I read some of his comments. I think one of his comments, he told me to fuck off because him and me have a disagreement on the United Kingdom. He says the UK sucks. But I'm gonna read some comments. I'm gonna read some back and forth comments from me and him. Okay, here's some comments on my video that I made for people who I went to school with, which I posted on my Facebook page. I posted this video on my Facebook page, and also posted the video on this channel. and it's titled How I Feel About Things. And here's a comment from Steve Alam, and he says this: Canadians are the strangest people out of all the Anglo-speaking world. Here's my response to that comment. Canadians this, Canadians that. For the 100th time, I get it. Canada sucks. If you hate Canadians, Canada, and the Anglophone world so bad, go live in a woman's uterus. I bet you went crazy seeing me wearing that red Canada hoodie in this video that was directed towards the people I went to school with. I think wearing that hoodie was a mistake. Looks like I need to stop talking about Texas. The United States, Americans, not all. Texas, Texans, not all. Canada and Canadians, not all, suck. Stop being a brain-dead zombie, Mustafa. You're a cool guy, but it looks like you don't have that much personality, bro. Sounds like Canadians fuck up other Canadians and turn them into weird antisocial brain-dead zombies. If you talk about how bad Canada is to people who live where I live in other parts of America, they will not care and give your country a passing thought. It will go over like a fart in church. You're lucky to have a guy like me who doesn't ignore Canada and see how it is. I watch the CBC on YouTube sometimes. Okay, here's Mustafa Allen's response. United Kingdom sucks. Here's my response to that. It sucks? Have you been there? Tell me why it sucks. Maybe it sucks because Canada, the country you live in, was made by the United Kingdom through the British Empire. I guess you hate being a British subject, Mustafa. If you hate every place in the world, where are you going to go? Outer space? Okay. Here's some more comments from him on another video. And the video is titled, Things Are Going to Get Bad in America. Okay. Here's some back and forth comments on this video between me and Mustafa Alam. Here's the first comment from Mustafa Aman. I can't pronounce his name. The whole world is doomed. Thanks to Zamas and Freedom Massady. I think there's okay, here's I don't know what that is. Yeah, here's my comment. The Western world is doomed. The whole world is doomed, but people and countries overseas are with it. The United States of America, or the United Shit of America, sucks, and your home country of Canada sucks. The Stars and Stripes suck, and the lame-ass, gay, autistic Maple Leaf sucks. I think Canada needs to drop that lame Maple Leaf flag and bring back the Canadian red ensign. Maybe shithole Toronto and all of Canada wouldn't suck so bad. The French-speaking Quebecois people can break away from the rest of Canada if they want. I don't hate them, but they hate Anglophone people. They think They think English speaking Canadians are going to kill their French Canadian culture. They think Quebec is France 2.0. They will never be France. New France or Nouvelle France. New France or Nouvelle France has a long way to go to become another France. Everything that sucks is doomed. Mustif Alam. Okay, here's his response. New Manchester, may I ask what your ethnic background is? Okay. Here's my response. That's a hard one. I'll try on this. I am Irish, Sierra Leonean, Black West African, and Japanese. That is from my mom. I inherited it from my mom. My dad, I don't know. I don't know what he is. I discovered that from my mom. Taking Ancestry.com and I got the Irish and the Sierra Leonean and Japanese mixture bloodline from her. So yeah. Okay, here's Mustafa Alam's response. New Manchester, where are you originally from? Here's my response. I am originally from California. So yeah. Okay. Okay, here's some more response from him. Hold up. Crap. Come on. This thing's freezing up. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's some comments from Mustif Alam from my last video of 2019, and it's titled, "This is why American society is fucked up." Okay. Here's his here's the first comment on the video. I'm just reading the back and forth comments from me and him. Okay, here's the first comment from Mustif Alam. Canada is probably worse because it's more cold, lonely, boring, depressing, and more stressful. Transportation and education system sucks here more. Only good thing is about my shithole is the healthcare system and how there is less crime and discrimination. Okay. Here's my response. Sorry about going all out on you about you saying that the UK sucks and talking about how bad Canada is. If you think the UK sucks, that's fine. In Canada, the people suck, not all. The weather, transportation system, and the education system sucks. But it is a lot better than the USA with better health care and less crime and discrimination. The education system in Canada sucks? Wait, Canadians are more dumber than Americans? I know the education system in the States is a joke, but Canada? I heard stories about I heard stories about the Canadian education system. Two dumb British Columbia girls and a dumb Toronto news reporter who was harassing a South American man from Cayenne, French Guiana, along with two cameramen and a politician in Queen's Park in Toronto. The Toronto news reporter was an ugly woman of Italian blood who can make an onion cry. No lie. That bitch was fuck ugly, man. Also, an old woman in Montreal was harassing a man for filming a rape culture rally. Old woman? Okay, the old woman says this. Why are you recording us? Man, it's a free country. Old woman, you need to get the fuck away from us. He was pushed away and I heard singing. Saw all of this from the Exposed Toronto YouTube channel. It was shut down. If it wasn't for Exposed Toronto, I wouldn't know how bad it was in Canada. Some of the people suck dick there, no lie. It is pure hell in the USA. Okay. Here's Steve Alam's comment. The UK does have better health. New Manchester, the UK does have better education system, and the people there are a little smarter than Canadians and Americans. The Toronto news reporter you are talking about is of Italian descent. Her name is Christina Tagangela. I don't think she is ugly. I think she is sexy as fuck, since Italians are a Mediterranean race that are known for their beauty. I kind of take that back. Christina Tilana, a Toronto news reporter out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Well, I take that back. She's not ugly. She is kind of hot. She is attractive. I posted a response to Matif Alam on that, but YouTube looked like YouTube deleted my comment. So yeah, I think YouTube is gonna probably gonna delete this video, because I'm talking about an attractive female news reporter out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, she is kind of hot, but what she did to that guy from South America, along with two cameramen and a politician, was kind of fucked up. I mean, they harassed this poor guy. They accused him of being with Rouge V, and they said that if you with Rouge V and you posted this video up on your channel to show your alliance to Rouge V, I'm going to report you to the authorities, and the cops on bicycles came up to this guy and told him that he was harassing these people and said that he had to leave or some sort. I don't remember. And all this took place in Queen's Park in Toronto. And I saw this banner said consent, and I saw this video on the Exposed Toronto YouTube channel. It's shut down. I tried to find it one day and I couldn't find it anymore. This guy made some really good videos, and these videos show how Toronto is, how bad it is. After watching all these videos, that city is horrible. It sucks. A street preacher was spit on at a gay pride parade in Toronto. A gang of feminists that was led by a fat ass woman with bright red hair, and she wore glasses. Her name was Shanty Biggs, whatever her name is. One of the people in her band of misfits pulled a fire alarm at the University of Toronto to disrupt a male seminar. And after that, they started jumping up and down, and the fire trucks and the police came, and the police then arrested her friends or anything. I mean, if she did this here in the United States, she'll be arrested and sent to jail. I mean, it's a crime here. If she does that, it's called abusing the 911 line. I mean, she'll be busted for that, but for some reason she got away with it in Toronto because, well, Toronto is very friendly to the feminists. I mean, Canada as a whole is a feminist utopia that's in favor of the feminists and let them do whatever they want to do. I mean, yeah. So yeah, Christina Tigana, the news reporter, even though she's very attractive and hot and sexy, but what she did to that guy, and what she did to that guy, along with the two cameramen and the politician, was kind of messed up. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Here's Steve Alam's other comments to me. New Manchester. The reason why I said the UK sucks is because it is more boring, depressing, lonely, old, and is filled with arrogant and rude people. Believe it or not, I'd rather live in Detroit than in the UK. In fact, most European countries, especially Western, Northern, and Eastern Europe, all kind of suck. TBH with you. TBH with you. I don't know what he's saying. I guess he's saying that the bitch hell with you. I guess that's what he's saying. I guess he's telling me to fuck off. Because I disagree with him on how he feels about the United Kingdom. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I was in the United Kingdom. I went through the airport, and my dad asked some police officer where the buses is, and the police officer ignored him and walked away. And that was rude. So yeah, I just saw one rude person. So I wasn't in the United Kingdom for very long. I just got on the bus and rode to Southampton from London just to get on a cruise ship and sail to 4 countries in Europe. So yeah, if I stayed in the UK and just saw how it is, I mean, I would say more about the country, and if I see something that's not right, I mean, I'm gonna say it sucks. Okay, but I'm not gonna go by what other people say, so I gotta see it for myself. So yeah, I know Steve Alam is gonna drop a comment on this video, so I'll just hear what he has to say. I mean, no disrespect to him, so yeah. Okay, here's one of my comments from him. So you went there. I guess that's how you feel about it. Detroit is the most violent city in America. I think you don't want to live there, Mustafa. I guess in your eyes every place on earth sucks. You sound like my dad. Do you want to live in outer space, bro? Yeah, I think I asked him that. No reply from him. So yeah. just like any other Canadian who I answer and they never answer. So yeah. Um, uh, um, on my Steve Allen's on what he's saying. I agree with him on how Canada is and how much it sucks, and so how that country is. I agree with him on that, on how Canada sucks. On the UK, it's a mixed bag to me, and I guess I disagree with him on how much the United Kingdom sucks. And he told me to fuck off by telling me TBH with you, or the bitch hell with you. So yeah. He got along with my friend Captain Brandon, film horror lover. He got along with Brandon in the comment sections on one of my videos. So yeah. I don't know. Yeah. He also says that I guess he thinks that the entire world sucks. I agree with him on people who think the world is beautiful. It's are a bunch of dumbasses. Me and my friend Brandon here on YouTube. Brandon agrees with me on this. He said that he told me that some places in the world is. He said, well, he says this. Some places in America, North America is shit. Some places in North America isn't shit. So yeah, I agree with him on that. There's some crappy places in North America. There's some decent looking places in North America. Europe, yeah, there's some. Yeah, I was in Europe. I didn't see all the shitty parts of Europe. If I did, I'll say that they're shitty. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. I mean, yeah, the world is going down the drain. I mean, because of climate change and and I just heard about a bunch of wildfires are burning in Australia, and a lot of cities in the Australian states of Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria were destroyed by fire, by the wildfires or bushfires as they call them. I'm just gonna call them bushfires, and a lot of people were sad and heartbroken because they lost all their personal possessions and memories. And I kind of feel for those people, and it's kind of sad. Australia is one of the countries that I want to go to. I mean, to get out of America because of how America is, and how the people are, and Winston Wu said that countries overseas, or people in countries overseas are more down to earth, and they're easy to talk to, they're easy to connect. I mean, you'll meet women and you'll make a lot of friends overseas, something that I can't do here in America. I think my Steve Alam kind of will disagree with me on that. Yeah. I'm gonna tell him this. I mean, I think you need to take a look at Winston Wu's forum. Just type down happierabroad.com and go to and Google it, or type it in Bing and get some results from that, and just go click on Happier Abroad, and you read the testimonials and everything that I read, and everything that my friend Brandon read, and everything that Martel the Cool, one of my subscribers, has read. I mean, I think you'll get a better understanding to this, but I don't know. He'll probably read this and probably just go in one ear and out the other. I'm not trying to force this on them, but if he wants to read it, he can go right ahead. It's up to him. I don't hate Steve Alam. I don't hate the guy. I guess if I just say that everything in the world sucks, all the countries suck in the world, I guess he won't tell me to fuck off. But yeah. But also, before I end this video, there's a guy who stumbled across my YouTube channel. His name is I can find him. His name is 217 Champion. And me and him click very well in the comments on my my key to traveling video, where I show my passport and talk about my experiences overseas and a lot of stuff in that video. Here's some back and forth comments from me. Here's the first comment from 2017 Champion. Or 217 Champion. I'm sorry. His name is his username is 217 Champion. Here's the first comment from 217 Champion. How depressed was you coming back to America? Here's my response comment to him. It hit me like a ton of bricks. In an unknown town in northern Belgium, a fat, overweight man came up to me and my mom, dad, and sister near a shop just to talk to us. Met an old Scottish man on a bus in Belgium. A friendly guy in Germany tapped me on the shoulder at a checkpoint and search point at the cruise ship to give me a thumbs up for holding 2 sodas and wearing a hoodie, and seeing a crazy homeless guy in France walking past me, and this bald-headed guy with tattoos. We told each other in hand signs that the homeless guy was crazy. I mean, the bald-headed guy with the tattoos in me. We told each other in hand signs that the homeless guy was crazy. 2 British girls on a cruise ship I was on wanted me to ride with them on an elevator, and a cute girl waiter liked me and laughed at me because I had food in my mouth. Didn't get that in the USA. It sucks leaving Europe and going back to this nightmarish hellhole that is the United States of America. I want to go back overseas, but I need the money and a better job to do that. I am working on it. Okay. Here's 217 Champions response. New Manchester. That is good to hear. I never heard nobody say traveling did not change their life. Yes, it's more to the world than America. You did not have to get no vacation shots at all anywhere you did you? Yes, the depression is real coming back to America. All I think about is when I am leaving a good. Okay, here's my response to him. Here's my response. Traveling will change your life and view of the world. Those people who said that traveling overseas did not change their life don't care for other countries and love just being in America. I feel sorry for Canada. People in America just ignore their neighbors of the North and don't give them a passing thought. I live in Texas and I've been talking to people from other countries more. A guy from Jamaica, a guy from Africa, a woman from New Zealand, a old woman from Canada, other people from Canada, and a guy from the United Kingdom. Well, that guy from the UK lives in England. I talked to him through email. Talking to people from countries outside of America is way, way better than talking to people in the States. Not everyone in the States is hard to talk to. You have friendly, down-to-earth people who are rare and live in the countryside outside of big cities. Sweet, feminine, down-to-earth women are rare, hard to find, and are taken. There is a woman now, who I went to school with. She was a cute Native American girl of Cherokee Indian blood. I was talking to her on Facebook. I told her I went overseas to 5 countries in Europe and 2 countries here in North America. I told her traveling is good for the soul and you will be blown away by what you see. She was surprised and told me she doesn't like to travel within driving distance of Texas, and a homebody. She is married with 3 kids, with her son having a girlfriend and living in Arizona. She doesn't travel much and just drive to some parts of Texas. A lot of Americans, not all, don't want to leave America, learn about different cultures in other countries, and watch global world news to balance out what they see on the local news where they live and news on other parts of America. A lot of them, not all, are undereducated and don't care. They think they're smart, but honestly they're not. The United States of America is a country with a lot of problems. It has the highest number of laws. People are too socially disconnected, segregated, isolating, paranoid, and fake. Want to be left alone in bubbles. Don't like to meet people or connect with others and just talk to them in a business-related fashion. Americans are all about violence, too violent, undereducated, and over-policed, with bad health care that is not free, public, national, and universal, a low minimum wage, high taxes, a broken rigged tax system in favor of the wealthy. People think voting is a waste of time, and other things that make the U.S. one of the worst countries in the world to live. People from other countries, not all, tell me America is great and you will make more money. Not all of them think like this. They are just greedy and want it all. They can't do it. They can't do that in their home countries. America is not the greatest country in the world. What was once great isn't great anymore. Okay. Here's 217 Champions' response. New Manchester. Even in the schools and TV shows, the powers that be make America like it is all it is. I have had a good treatment from overseas folks. It be a lot of school shootings in America. So that tells you depression is high here. Yes, America is a collapsing America. It has lost its AAA rating. There has been debt ceilings more frequently. It's people overseas that can't believe it's people in America who put Trump in office. It's good and evil everywhere, but it's a lot of division in America. A lot of people in America talk past each other instead of talking with each other. A lot of people are selfish in this country we live in. America is also militaristic culture as well. You do get a good foreigner woman. You bring her back to America, this place could destroy her. Yeah, that's true. If a guy brings a foreign woman back to America and marry her, the culture here in America will destroy her, make her act like the American women here. So that's kind of dumb. It's kind of bad. So yeah, I think it'd be best if you just live with her in her home country, or just move to any country in Europe, or any country in Europe that she lives in. It's best to leave them in their country. I have heard a lot of nightmare stories of folks who brought a foreigner woman back to America. School shootings do happen too, because kids who get bullied too. It's like a rat race in America. I'm in a state of high taxes. I know what you mean. Infrastructure has been falling apart here as well. A lot of Americans are scared to travel and don't travel because a lot of reasons. But you miss out on a lot to not travel and know more. A lot of people in other countries know more about America than a lot of people in America. You mentioned the uneducated Americans a lot. You mentioned the undereducated Americans. A lot of them believe the lies they are told in school. We are also living in a time period of a lot of Americans are dumbed down. Okay. That is all true. Okay, here's my response to him. That is all true. I agree. A lot of Americans and the woman who I went to school with in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades in junior high are missing out on traveling to other countries by seeing how beautiful and big the world is. Bringing a woman who isn't American to America will destroy her. The uneducated Americans want to be stupid and proud of it. They want to be like this. They want to be like this. I was talking to a guy who I went to school with. He thinks I'm retarded because I was in special ed. I was telling him about how universal health care works, and he is all religious and weird. He was a big university guy who is dumb with a bunch of college and university degrees on his wall at his home. My dad thinks like this. He thinks he's smart because he went to a hole-in-the-wall college. He's not smart. He sheltered me from the real world after I graduated from high school by throwing me on disability, keeping me stupid and in the dark on everything, treating me like a kid because I have a learning disability. He said negative things to me on things that are not true. American women are divorce happy, spoiled, given too much power in America. Fake, arrogant, narcissistic, picky, toxic, unfriendly, uneducated, and childish. They are not the sweet, feminine, down-to-earth, gentle, friendly women from overseas. They are brainwashed by the Me Too movement and the third wave radical feminism. There are some good women in America. They are rare, hard to find, and taken. A woman who I went to school with is one of them. They are diamonds in a sea of shit. It's not worth it, man. Overseas all the way from me. Okay. Here's 217 champions response. New Manchester. It's a lot of people who think they are smart because they went to college and got a piece of paper. College degree is nothing but a piece of paper that so-called powers to be put value on. It's a lot of people that be stressing out just to get it. Life on earth is short. If a person desires college, that is them. But having a piece of paper don't make you successful. You mentioned divorce about you excuse me. you mentioned divorce about American women. The divorce rate is high in America. It's going to keep growing. A lot of Americans are quick to make fun of each other because of a person in special classes or not. A lot of people in America nowadays don't have the understanding of each other. You disagree with a lot of people in America now. You disagree with a lot of people in America. Nowadays they're quick to call you names. It's very easy to have a lot of rage, anger being in America. It's just best to be around like-minded people. All what we talk about with the problems in America, that all is what can make a school shooter. As a black man, I say the America dream is really a nightmare. Your dad still got a lot to learn far as life. The greatest teacher on earth is life itself. Is life itself. And that's true. Okay, here's my response. Also true 27. Also true 217 champion. Here's my response. Let me start all over again. Also true 217 champion. When it comes to race in America, I don't care for it. I grew up in a city in Southern California around a lot of white people, little to no black people, Mexicans, Asians, Samoans, and mixed race people. Hating some people because of race and skin color is fucking. Hating some people because of race and skin color is fucking stupid. I don't see people on their race and skin color. I just see them as people. I judge them for who they are on the inside. I am just a black man that is Irish, Sierra Leonean, black West African, and Japanese. People who let their education go to their head after going to rooms in a building to sit with people, to listen to a man or woman talk, and walk across a stage to get a piece of paper, think they are smart. And the worst part about all of this, they don't know jack shit. Put people down with what they know, with big words, and think they are better than you, acting like their shit doesn't stink. Life is the greatest teacher on earth. You wouldn't be kicked out because of a learning problem. People in America and my father are a joke. Never had a girlfriend, never kissed a girl, and never did it with a woman. I think it's too late for me on this. I don't know. I am not going to put someone down on this. If they go through this as being lonely all their life, you got Americans who put people down and tear them down. I will feel much better overseas. Okay. Here's 217 champions' response to that. New Manchester. Been in small towns in the Midwest where you could count how many black families is in it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do have a lot of Americans that will try to tear you down. It is a lot of division in America. But no place in the world is perfect. But it is places that you can live good or better as a black man. As far as race goes, the higher ups want us to hate each other because of skin color. You are a dangerous person when you can't see through the bullshit they do. Just like with fake pastors, they want you to always go to church, but God is always with you. You don't need a building to have God in your life. We are all told lies coming into this world. But once you wake up and see what's going on, you tap into your inner self and see things in this world for what it is. The brainwashing with college and racism is deep. This stuff is set up to keep you at a low level of thinking. You never had a girlfriend or kissed a girl. Whatever is meant to happen in your life will happen. You never know who will be placed in your life. If I see life on earth is a journey, but we just trying to find our way through it. It's easy to feel down about yourself, but it takes strength to keep going. America is number one in heart attacks as well. So it's a lot of factors that can get you out of here early in America. Okay. Here's the final comment on the channel, on the video. Final response. This is from me. I see the bullshit and I don't want to have anything to do with it when it comes to hating someone because of race, and I'm not a dangerous person on this. Yes, you are right. There is good and bad everywhere. I am just going to take it as a grain of salt. Thank you, 217 champion. In return for your great words, I am going to sub to you. So I subbed to him. So I'm a sub to 217 champion. So yeah. This guy is awesome. I like him. I mean, shoot, me and him got to do a video together. Here's a really good comment from him. Find it. Okay. Okay. Stone the video. I gotta go in my channel and read it. He was telling me about how the food is in America. The food has a lot of chemicals. It makes people sick. It makes people fat. It makes them develop a lot of health problems. He said the food is processed. And yeah, the food in America is very unhealthy. It contains like GMOs, general modified organisms, all types of chemicals. The meat has growth hormones. And it's full of salt, sugar, that makes people gain a lot of weight and make people develop health problems and make them sick and shorten their lifespan. And you know, the food in America is very, very unhealthy. I mean, in Europe, the food is very healthy. I mean, it doesn't have all the chemicals and the junk that the food in America has. I mean, the food in Europe is very healthy. I mean, you can eat this food and you'll never gain a lot of weight. I mean, but you know, I heard in Europe, I heard in France that I think obesity is developing, and the United Kingdom has an obesity problem. But yeah, um, I think American food is being ported to countries in Europe, and that's a bad thing, you know. And I don't want people in countries in Europe to eat the painfully crappy foods that people in America are eating. So yeah. Um um yeah. So this video is very long, and you know, I hope YouTube doesn't see this video and take it down and give me another community guideline strike, because I said some things about women. God damn. Oh yeah. Hope this video makes up on my channel. Hope it does. 217 champion is very awesome. I mean, I like what he's saying. I mean, he's telling the truth about America and how it is. He's telling the truth. He's spot on about everything. He is right about everything. So I agree with him 100% on everything. Steve Alam, me and him have disagreements. You know, a guy from Canada, we have disagreements. You know, he says the United Kingdom sucks, and I disagree with him on that. Yeah, I don't know if this guy went to the UK or not. He didn't say. I asked him. He didn't say anything. He just kept saying, he is saying how the United Kingdom is. So that sounds like he really went there. Yeah. Strange guy, but you know, he's cool though. Yeah. So yeah. So I guess I'm gonna be getting comments on future videos up on this channel. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. Sorry I'm in the dark on this. Sorry about that. Sorry I couldn't show myself, because I couldn't do the video in my house because of my sister. You know, my sister is like completely crazy because she's loaded up on so many medication, and she's eating a lot of unhealthy foods that are not good for her. I mean, she's been hitting fast food. She's been hitting fast food way too many times. Way too many times, you know. And I don't eat a lot of fast food. You know, I try to eat mainly on fruits and vegetables, and try to drink more water. I've been eating a little bit of the junk food with the chemicals and the GMOs here in America, but yeah, I'm trying my best to stay away from that, stay away from those foods, and plus I'm exercising, you know. So yeah. Yeah, before I end this video, I just want to tell people about my second YouTube channel. It's called New Manchester Classics. It just contains videos from this channel, old videos, you know, and I just uploaded those videos in my very first video that I posted on this channel. Yeah. That video on this channel was created back in 2017, you know. So yeah, just want to tell you guys about that channel. I mean, if YouTube shuts this channel down, I mean, you guys can go and go and take a look at that channel, the new Manchester Classics channel. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. Happy New Year. Bye.